guys, well, welcome back to another vlog. I am currently taking an early lunch because me and Obi have an appointment at the vet hospital. Yeah, turns out Obi's back leg is, well, he's not putting pressure on it, he's like hopping around the house. I put some videos on the screen here as I'm talking, but you can see that he's not putting any pressure on that right leg. This morning's slightly better than last night. I noticed there last night late, about 11ish, so way too late to think. He wasn't in pain, he wasn't crying or anything like that, so it was very much like he's fine to sleep and all of this. And I watched the camera, he slept all the way through, like, you know, the normal stuff he would do. But that is basically it. So now we are just pulling into the vets, and hopefully they give me some good news and it's nothing serious and all of that. And yeah, but hopefully it's gonna be fine. Well, there we go then, on the way back home now, and £86 down, but very good news. I paid 60 quid for the vet to obviously assess and look, and then they gave me medicine. So he's on some medicine, strict instructions to rest and lock him in the crate. So that's what I gotta do, and he needs to rest up, simple as that. Won't be downstairs this evening, I'll just stay upstairs, so that, you know, it's like if I'm in the living room, I'm kind of teasing him, you know, with him being in bed. So I think I'll do that, but he's alright in himself. She said that chances are he hasn't broken it, because you know about it, because he'd cry and he'd tell you. Chances are he's just uncomfortable, may have a bit of tissue damage, it could be a sprain. She gave me two options of medicine or x-ray. I decided to go for, well, I asked her, I said, which one do you reckon? She said x-ray is really precautionary, and yeah, you know, I'd recommend the medication, because the x-ray will just tell you what I would know if he was broken in, because of feeding around and all of that. And one of the biggest ones, and the biggest positives, is there's no spinal injuries. She went all the way down his spine, and no injuries there to his spine, which would have been the worst case scenario. So that was the first thing she checked. He was a bit uncomfortable when she was tapping down, like feeding down his spine, but I mean, everyone would be, wouldn't they? You know, it would creep you out. So she said, nope, totally fine, no breakages. A little bit of swelling on the one side, she said, versus the other side, which led her to believe that there was tissue damage. So great success, not for Obi, but obviously in terms of the whole situation. Don't know how he done it, because before he went in the crate, he was totally fine. Put him in the crate, went out last night, came back after 2 and a bit hours, and then he was hopping around the house. Don't know how he did it. He could have done it before, and then it developed, obviously, when he was in bed. Maybe he slept on it funny. I don't know. It's hard to call what it is, but yeah, it's difficult, because when you have kids, they can kind of tell you, obviously, what is going on and what is wrong. But Obi couldn't tell me what was wrong. So one of those situations, I guess. But yeah, now I've just got to get home. Okay then, so it's jumping ahead now 2 weeks actually. A lot has happened in 2 weeks, and yeah, I wasn't planning on filming like a vlog really about Obi's leg that day. The day that, obviously from the 12th, I was actually filming my Vision Pro video, which is coming very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. However, I decided to split the video into 2 vlogs because, yeah, Vision Pro, dog injury, 2 very different topics, obviously. But I wanted to document and put Obi's injury in one video, so that I had it for reference, as well as just knowing the dates of when these things happen, obviously, and whatnot. So yeah, injury to Obi then. It was really traumatic, to be honest, the whole day, and I've just finished editing the beginning part of that video that you've just seen. So yeah, that whole experience is really thing, and watching it back, you can see the anxiety inside me, especially before going to the veterinary hospital. And yeah, it kind of was a bit of an eye-opening moment for me, because obviously with a dachshund, with a sausage dog, you have got to care and watch what they do. You've got, you know, they do say they're not supposed to go upstairs, they're not supposed to go downstairs, they're not supposed to jump up and down the sofa, they're not supposed to, you know, jump really high and stuff like that. They can have very, very severe injuries on their backs, and hence why I spoke about the spinal injury quite a lot. And, you know, Obi's personality is quite mischievous.
mischievous and whatnot. When you get to know him, he is a dog that it's very hard to say no to him because it's his personality, you know? And yeah, I think it's kind of honed in and brought back home to me a little bit of the things that I need to do more of in terms of probably some better training, not jumping up on the sofa. If he is jumping up on the sofa, you know, pick him up where I can. If he does jump up, like I say, don't let him up, down. That's a common thing where like he'll jump down, then jump back up, then jump back down, then jump back up. So yeah, that is a common thing in terms of that. So one thing to bear in mind that is for me, but we'll see. You know, we shall see, of course, how that all pans out. And I've just got to keep an eye on him now. The 5 days, though, was the most painful of times ever because the 5 days was actually up to the point of us going away. We went away camping. So when would that have been now? I'm just trying to work out because I've been off all of last week. So 2 weeks ago today on the 12th was the start of the 5 days. I was ill myself those few days before. So yeah, it was a bit of a all go, I guess. Then the 12th, Obi went in 5 days. And then on the 17th, I went camping. So the 5 days was very much up. Obviously on the 17th, he done all of his meds. To be honest, after start taking the first bit of meds, he was fine. Like within the space of a day, he was running around and was totally fine. And, you know, all that was good. But I still had to rest him. I still had to lock him in the crate when I went out and when I was like knocked downstairs. Well, basically when I was letting him out. But every day I kind of let him then go out the garden for a bit on his own, come back in, have a bit of an extended period. Yeah, it was all about just not having him, not playing with him really, not playing games. But obviously then we went camping on the Wednesday and it was all good. It was all fun and games and he loved it and obviously just totally changed him in terms of he just became different, you know, and yeah, he had 5 days in, but then 4 days or whatever out running riot on the beach and all that. So it started with a really negative story in this vlog, but I think towards the end it obviously came out well, and you've seen all the clips there as I was talking in regards to being away and Obi and all of that. And yeah, but I think the message of the story of what I've done for myself, I think, is I need to look after him more in a way and be careful around him and make sure that if there's parts that I can pick him up. If I'm going up the stairs, when he's going up the stairs, do it with him so he's not doing it every time and all of that kind of stuff, because yeah, he is fragile, he is a baby, he is a small dog, but he is a dachshund and I need to remember that. So we are learning with the life of James today. We're learning. So there it is. There is my little round off of this video. And Obi now is doing very well, I'm thankful to say. And he is, it's like a distant memory. We still don't know what happened, but he's fine. So all is good. There. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more vlogs coming soon. As I said, next week we will have I'm actually editing my Vision Pro video, which is really exciting bit of kit, so stay tuned for that, and you get to see my reaction to the whole thing. It's amazing. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.